Welcome everybody, I'm going to teach you guys how to climb on Syndra in Season 16. And I'm going to start in Champion Select because there's a very important step that you cannot forget the moment you lock in Syndra, is that you got to ban Zed. Because if you're going to get counterpicked by Zed, you're going to get absolutely blasted in the lane. Zed is a really annoying matchup because of the amount of dashes that he actually has. And makes it almost impossible for you to land skill shots. He has a really easy time solo killing you in the mid lane, but also in the side lane. So that's just a very annoying champ to verse. Now, I'm not really sure who my lane opponent is here. The reality is Syndra is going to be fine into most champions anyway. Hard to say who is mid lane. I think it might even be Aurelia mid lane. Aurelia mid lane would be actually kind of annoying. I think that regardless, I'm opting in for first strike here. So I can just stack up money. It's going to be quite easy versus these guys. And, oof. Not a super big fan of Sona pick. I guess it's fine with like Vayne into Karthus, but we're gonna have a really tough time CCing this Aurelia and this Nidalee. Right, I'm kind of gonna be the only one, so not gonna be an easy game in that regard. So we're gonna take TP. If it were into Aurelia, we're gonna probably struggle setting up our first reset. I'm also gonna take Adaptive Force versus a melee champion here and this, so that we can have an easier time getting our flashback, which is something that we're gonna need versus the Nocturne and potential Aurelia engages. Okay, so it is indeed Aurelia mid. Very tough matchup, okay? Like brutally hard matchup. So the way we're gonna play this is we're gonna play like a wave management mini game. And the way that it works is that we're just gonna make sure that the wave always stays onto our side. If we can keep it there, we are not gonna die. If we can't keep it there, we're gonna get slaughtered by this guy. I hope I'm gonna get a little bit of hover from my Ambessa because this Aurelia, of course, wants to perma go in, right? I'm going to immediately move in here to see if I can get level 1 wards out. Hopefully without dying. Very hard to do now. Extremely hard to do. It's okay. We have probably info of him starting topside 10. Oh, my GP already lost the lane before the lane even started. That was actually really good for me, because the wave actually pushes towards me when she does that. And I can get a little bit of damage off onto her. So I'm very happy here. This is like the perfect wave set for me. And make sure that we keep it in this spot. Actually, go take W. I just wanted to make sure I proc my first strike. That's like the goal. I don't care if I get hit or not by that E. And really nice hold on my Q until her exhaust was over. So this was actually pixel perfect laning. I jinxed it on the cannon, man. Unlucky. Good lane versus Aurelia, though. Okay, we're gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I really want the base HP, because she will look to try and all-in me. So the base HP at the moment is gonna be insanely valuable from the Dark Seal, because it's gonna keep me out of kill range a little bit easier. Whoa, that looked so laggy, no? I was trying to move, but they didn't let me. I should have maybe held the wave, but kinda hard. I hope she doesn't dive top. If she dives top, it's a genius play by her, but I can't do anything about that. She might actually be top, dude. She's not. Where's she at then? Did she reset? Okay, that's also a viable play. Good shit. So she is gonna look to try and all-in me, right? This is where I gotta be extremely careful in this wave state. She's gonna look to try and zap through the minions. I lose the cannon in gold, but I get the XP, that's what I care about. And I saved my life, right? I got my stack back onto QEing her and my first strike, so it's okay. Focus on CSing these minions here. She's definitely resetting. Fuck, dude, my Q wasn't on cooldown. I didn't get the wave in optional. Or optimal. But we did get it in the end. That's kind of what matters. So I can just sit all the way back right now. It's hard for the hard push that wave. It's gonna make sure they don't get cancelled. And we're getting through the tough matchup pretty well. I always like myself getting lucidity boots early in this matchup, because it allows me to get my flash up earlier. And the move speed's really important for dodging her E and kiting her after she Qs onto me. Yeah, so she just roamed top. I don't think this should be legal, no? Yeah. I'm just gonna hard push this wave here, deny her minions. The best I can do. Not too bad. Let's get a bit of vision onto the raptors here. I fear Nocturne might get sick soon. Next scuttle is, I think, the important one. Might even be on here. We really need a scuttle, brother. The level 6 scuttle. Well played. I know where Aurelia is, so I gotta respect, right? I knew she was gonna try that because the cannon was dying. So it was a good attempt by her. But we defend really well with our E. I'm gonna keep one minion alive, I think. Oh, scheisse. We're feeding the Cartus. Does the team see the Aurelia move over a billion wards? Yes or yes? Don't you know R? I can get a plate on mid. I can probably look to hard push before she gets here. And this will allow me to take a reset on my lost chapter, which is of course a really big spike. Gotta make sure I don't get ganked now. I'm gonna invite an all-in. Ridiculous how close that is, by the way. After me playing that mechanically perfect. I did an R into E. Because that R into E guaranteed a stun, right? So that was good spell usage. Okay, so my team is feeding everywhere. But that's no problem. Because I'm playing Syndra. And I'm going to carry them. Not bad. We can play Drake here. They're on it, by the way. Is GP stupid or is he stupid? Yeah, we've done a pretty good job with the trades. Maybe I can, like, nuke the wave and move into bolts. Resetting. Might still be able to do it, though. Nah, I dropped too much pressure, actually. Fucking dashes, dude. You're gonna try to hard push this, no? With the way she's moving. I'm baiting it out. Where's my team? Like, she is gonna end here. Like, they are gonna end here. Like, I'm giga baiting it here. crazy how close that is, no? Fuck, I got no flash now. That's actually not bad. Well played, team. How much HP am I gonna lose from this? Not that much yet. I'm gonna need to get an early Zonias. Let's see if I can hard push this wave and then I can maybe help top. Like, maybe. What about if we swap up the lanes too early? Nocturne did just ult bot, so that means that he is gonna try to hard push this now. Yeah, that looked giga unlosable. With the amount of damage my Ambessa was dealing to them, I was like, there's no fucking way we lose it. And once again, I do the R into E, right? That's the correct combo. That way you can't miss your stun. The only thing I'm scared of is right now is Nocturne like using me to like land an R. Oh, I fucking nailed that in the fork. Okay, good. That's really good. I need to keep these minions alive because they're gonna hold the wave close towards my side. And if I don't hold the wave in this position, Aurelia is gonna do zing, 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 and I fucking die. Just like that. That is good. I get the wave out, I get my reset. Nidalee's helping siege bot, it doesn't really matter. That works, not bad. I'm gonna need to be extra careful in the side lane with Nocturne having R thread up. Like, I'm the target right now, right? Can I take the next bot wave? Nah, it's too greedy. I'd love to, but I think it's too greedy. I think the next bot wave is giga OP to get, but I don't think I can. Let's just play into mid. We should completely block out this area here, by the way. Free Nami R. We're not gonna R that because it's suicide. Just chunking her is enough. Once again, big chunk, good R. We just play with Walking Nexus Sona, that's how our team comp works, right? The way we lose is by splitting off and then moving into the side. That's how we lose this game. Whereas Walking Nexus, you stand through next to the Walking Nexus. Can't believe I just suicided into the Cartus. I thought after his R he couldn't do stuff anymore because the casting windup was too long, but fuck me, dude. That's a shit way to die. That is so unlucky, by the way. I had the right idea walking to my Walking Nexus, but that is a shit way to die. He was also strong as hell there. Shit. And look, I didn't hit the Nami, but really good deployment. Big fan of the macro here. It looks like my Ambessa's playing bot, so am I. Should have moved a bit earlier. Ooh, Ambessa. Okay, so since Nocturne has no R, I can immediately shift into bot, catch bot wave. I just gotta make sure I don't verse up against Aurelia, who might just come here, and that might mean we can actually kill her. If I act like an idiot. I intentionally don't throw this in the right direction. I'm not getting hover? Oh well, then it doesn't matter. I wanna like bait her in with like being stupid. Yeah, there she is. I think I should have gone hover. Missed opportunity. Well played, Sona. Now, Nocturne is still alive. And he's gonna get his R back up because he's got this item, right? That makes you freakishly fast R cooldown. So I'm not gonna keep sieging. I got my item, just gonna take the nice little reset. And I think Zonia's is a really good next item to buy. So let's move into top, because I want to join in on my team. I think both mid and top deployments will work here. I move mid. Gotta flash that. I can't lose my stacks. Need the walking nexus treatment. Fuck, dude, I just used my flash. Collapse on this guy. Do we move? I think he's dead. I think I should just take the wave. We don't want to overcommit, right? We should play Drake. So let's reset. Redeploy through mid, get my HP back, and then see if we can get control through mid into bot side. As Syndra, it's very important that you play around neutral objectives. You're a control mate, so if you control the area, especially into champs like these, that's when I shine the most, and that's when I'm going to be the most useful. So let's set up this. We are tempo up on the enemies, because we just killed the Irelia, and it looks like they're just resetting right now. I'm gonna help my Sona walk in there with that blue ward, and I'm gonna need assistance because Nocturne might... Man, I think they're trading, dude. Look at where these guys just moved into. Yeah. That's a great play by them. It's fine. It honestly doesn't matter. We can trade for mid. GP shouldn't die. We should keep playing mid. And getting Baron is a great play, right? Just really good macro. But it doesn't matter too much because I don't think they can do too much with it. Thank that bitch. Well played. I really need my money. How much for my Zonias? It's a lot of money, actually. I will never get that on this next wave. Will I buy Mage Eyes? Probably not. I should sell Dorans for this. Zonia's value is too high versus them. It's really good versus Karthus as well. It's static damage that Karthus has, right? So let's defend top. It's easy, easy, easy. Nocturne Bolt. 3 plays our Q. I thank fuck we went Zonias. Thank fuck we went Zonias. Yo, that bitch did so much damage there. What the hell? Is this legal? Well played. GP on the flank. Good fucking fighting, right? I really love how I used my QE for the guys moving in there. And there goes their Baron. Really good shit. So yeah, don't stress when the enemies take Baron, guys. Just get yourself some gold in return. Current Baron isn't as strong as it used to be because of the fact that the new Baron gives way less stats, way less gold value and XP. In that sense, stats, right? It still gives stats and it helps you siege, but that's about it, what it does right now. The only thing I gotta be extremely careful of is Nocturne moving in. Okay, he's topside, so that means I can keep pushing bot. I'm constantly aware of what the enemy's threats are doing. There's no way I die. Fuck, it got close, actually. I don't die here. Nocturne's topside. Oh, if I had TP, I should TP top here. Because the threat's not there. I think I should go top regardless. Not the best TP. I got a bit of tower shot, but it's actually fine. I think this is the best play, because I can get myself a lot of money. Bruh. And we can defend Aurelia on bot side anyway, so I can force him to respond to this top lane wave state at a beautiful timer before the next objective. I think Nidalee is gonna come here And I'd love to flip it. Nidalee is going to come there. I don't know if I one-shot her. It wouldn't have mattered because she did the blue ward. Okay, thank fucking God I didn't trap in that bush. Otherwise, I would have killed myself. Good. Yeah, we killed the Carthus. Let's set up Fisher Control. We play clean League of Legends instead of a flippy play there. And we might be able to trap here, but I need help. It's fine. Kill that guy fast. Didn't expect him to die that fast with the GP combo. I just wanted to R him so that she would get executed and GP wouldn't die. I think it was the good idea though. Rather be safe than sorry. I like my E as well, even though it didn't hit the Nocturne. It hit the Nocturne, but it didn't stun the Nocturne. It completely killed the enemy's engage. Not bad. Looks like we're going to be able to get Soul. Look, this Soul is actually not as impactful as you may think, because we don't really have any champs or tanks that can really abuse this Soul. So it's a nice Soul, for sure, but it's not like incredibly overpowered. I really want to connect another mid-wave here. I gotta be careful of getting Nocturne ulted. By keeping the mid-wave prio up, it's like very hard for the enemies to do something, because I'm constantly forcing them to respond to this wave. This is potentially incredible. I'm not a big fan of how I chased Nidalee at the beginning. I think I should play where the Ambassa is earlier. We can play Baron of this though. Yeah, I'll just port in. TP's not necessary. We already got Bash. My bad. It's actually not the best TP. Maybe I can trap them here. Because Nami might use this as an opportunity to get fish in. I'm gonna defend bot. I need to reset from an item. Shit TP, my bad. It's okay. I really fucking hate the way we played this macro. Not bad, well played Sona. Good pings. She moved towards me so I could peel her. Really good ult to block off Nocturne spell shield and I could just kill stun him and kill him after. So this Sona has actually been giga smurfing in my opinion, by the way. This guy is like playing extremely well. Probably the best one out of our team together with me here. Okay, we've kept up nice 10 CS per minute throughout the game. Very, very good. Can we end? Not with GP on top lane, probably. Oh, there he goes. I'm not gonna waste our E here. That's a good timing to use E. I don't think we need R for that. Yeah, she's suicided 1v5. And this looks like a win. Yeah, so really clean Syndra game, right? All the fundamentals were played really well, especially threat assessment versus these high-threatening team comps. Really good skirmishing. Fantastic example. GG's. Alright, what's up everybody? Who's ready for some more Syndra gameplay? This champion is so unbelievably overpowered on this patch. It's crazy. She is like the definition of OP tier right now. She has perfect, insanely strong laning since the Q buffs. She skills really well into the late lane. Very, very, very strong late game. It's super easy for her to now land thresholds onto enemies with, of course, her extra damage onto the Q. So this champ's got it all at the moment. Now, we're going to be playing up into Jace. Jace is actually a skill-oriented matchup, right? He can win, I can win. Most important thing to do is that I don't give him extended traits, and he's really fast with a lot of move speed. So I need to try to time my spells onto his last hits. He wants to slow push the wave and then be in positions where he can like abuse the space on the lane to get good quality access to the wave. One of the key things to note is that I gotta be very careful around minions. That was a nice try on the Q. Could have maybe held it a little bit longer. That's okay. I don't mind this wave state. Great Q there. Nice dodge out. I don't want to be throwing out my spells here. It was a good attempt on the EQ. He was just a little bit fast and he moved to the side. So you really want to be careful the moment he's like sped up with how you use your spells as Syndra. Because when he's sped up, he's just really hard to hit. Really good spell usage. And I'm just slowly winning the trades because I'm not allowing him to hit me, but I am actually slowly hitting him. Fantastic spell usage there. And we even get his flash. So that's really, really good. Nice gank by Yi, by the way. The fact that he spotted that was very smart by him. He spotted Jace being low and he capitalized. Okay, we can very easily one-shot this wave. He can't hold it because it's too large. If the wave would be any smaller, he could hold it and freeze, but wave's too large, so he can't hold, and it gives me free reset. I'm gonna get this and this. Move speed's quite good for his Jace because it's gonna allow me to tether him. We still have 2 pots, so then we refill, and that's gonna allow us to start looking for some good quality trades on him right now. He's got no pots, so that is very, very, very good. Every bit of damage that we hit will stick onto him. He knows that I'm trying to like punish him onto his last hits. Yeah, I shouldn't have thrown my spells there. He was too fast. There's no way I ever hit. It's very hard to land spells on Jace the moment he's sped up. I'm gonna move into bot side because I saw some action, so I wanted to hard push the wave. And maybe I can just move down here. Nah, he's already dead. We're gonna get some vision out there, that's fine. Okay, not too shabby. Let's see what my laner is doing. Is he base? He's gonna hit these casters a bit. Might be reset. Yeah, I think he's reset. Otherwise he would have showed. And let's match the base, because otherwise he's gonna be spending his money while I don't. And it's gonna be good for him. Top's doing well, bot's doing well. Jungle is super smurfing. Holy shit. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to keep winning these trades so we can get up the lane control, right? That's the goal. Not sure where my lane is at right now. Yep, so we got to be a little bit careful moving into bot side. Oh, he didn't spot me. Maybe he did. Maybe I moved into it afterwards. Was a worthy trade though. We're not throwing our spells when he's sped up. We're gonna take it nice and easy. Slow pushing waves. My bad. I should flash earlier. I'm so fucking greedy. We can probably hard push this into vision angle. Like, hard pushing this wave isn't optimal for denying Jace farm. But it is good because I can use this wave timer to get deep vision, right? Otherwise, I can't get deep vision. And I prioritize the deep vision right now. So that's great. Walking to bot side here and getting myself a nice deep ward. Plate plus deep ward. Trading for all the minions. Happy trade. He's got vision in here. That's good to know. Can get this thing here. Push the wave really fast. Does he still have vision here? Probably not, otherwise he would have bombed me. Good movement by him. I thought I could use like the choke point there, but that's okay. Can't play it any better. That was sexy. That was really well played. Really nice W into E onto the Jace. And then fantastic dodge on the Silas E. No one expects the W into E because it's so hard to see where the W into E is actually going. It's incredibly hard to visualize where that spell's going. So it's so hard to dodge. It's also faster than a QE. We're just gonna take a nice little reset. And we're gonna get a control ward. We don't really need refill anymore. It's kind of late for that. And since he's probably going to push, I do not need to TP. We can kill her in one shot. I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't want to take the risk of delaying my tempo. He wants this. Let's get fishing into bot side. Well, that's a little bit unlucky. The enemies did like some funky lane assignments where they've put the Jace bot and the enemy bot lane on mid. And this is actually really hurting them because of the fact that they now don't get the quests progression. My pink ward here was misplaced. I wanted to actually pop pots, but I had no pots. Normally I have my pots on that slot. Then fights, if you pop pots, you get extra effective HP, right? I'm gonna move bot here. Looks free already. I'm gonna stay mid then. Let's see if I can get a wave push out. Very nice. We're just gonna immediately reset. No need to place a ward right now because we can't progress anyway, right? So we're just gonna come back from base and then we're gonna start warding. Yeah, the play was a bit off tempo. You can ping mid lane, brother, but... Ooh, Victor got the 1k. That's not a champ you wanted on. Really efficient wave clearing here. Nice, we got the plate and the passive stack. Maybe we can get a little bit deeper vision. I do have my R coming up, so if they try to like disrespect me, I can potentially kill someone. Oh! I should have never used my QE like that. That way I always grab up that fucking thing. Or he's forced to smite. Both is a big win. So one of the key things you can do with Syndra in this later part of the lanes, you can actually do some Q placement tricks. In which that you're going to be placing your Qs in the wave. And then if the enemies try to clear it... Oh! You do that. Trust me, Sona cannot out-heal that shit. Nice try, but not in the creep. Yeah, so the enemies are just not being efficient with their lane assignments here, so this is really good for us. Gonna nicely push the wave. As long as I keep my E, Silas can't really kill me. Pantheon, on the other hand, can fuck me up, so I gotta be a bit careful of that. We're gonna reswap lanes. We've both got our quest right now, so that's fine. Jace might step up here because he sees Vel'Koz mid, right? He's not greedy. Okay, he's fast, right? So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. Put my Qs in the minion wave. I was debating flashing, but it's just risky. That's the double Q trick right there again in action. Like, it's almost impossible for him to dodge. It becomes very unskilled like that. Syndra, that is. We want to fight with Yi if possible. He's very strong. So that's going to make it a lot more guaranteed for us to win these fights. Oh, he's dead, actually. If he keeps hitting, he's dead as fuck. Let's pre-place Qs. Oh. That's what we all pre-place these Qs for, right? You see the amount of damage that you deal when you pre-place them? Really good shit. I really want to push this next wave, but I want to do it so without dying. Oh, they're FF'd. Well, very easy game. I think the star of the show here was like late lane to mid-game transition of Q usage. Really well done.